Good morning, it's Monday again and it's Shibashi time, so we'll see how many join us today. Hope you enjoyed the snow yesterday. It's a lovely sunny, although cold day today, so it's a really good day for doing a Shibashi practice. What we're going to try and do today is concentrate a little bit on the breathing. I want to, if we can, do 2 sets, so we'll do a warm-up and then 2 short sets as you'd be trying to practice at home. Looks like this lockdown's going on for a long time yet, so you're stuck with me here. After we've finished, I'll post this video up onto YouTube, so you can find me over on there. Good morning, Jane, and good morning, Connie. Thanks for joining. So yeah, what do we know today? So YouTube, it's Sharon Elizabeth Mead, and you can find lots of videos on there. And if you can give me a subscribe and a thumbs up, it all helps to try and get the stats up, so more people will see it pop up on their YouTube. Right, so yes, chairs if you need them. Make sure if you're not feeling it today, do a seated version or have a chair by you so you can have a rest and a breather. But we're going to actually focus on breathing from the belly. I'll just whitter on a little bit more to see if anyone else joins us today. If you are out there, then do say hello and I can give you a shout out. And if I know who's there, I can kind of tailor the class a bit specifically for you guys. Hi Janet, good morning. So yeah, lovely and sunny here. We've got a lot of work going on again, so the driveway's being dug out, and we've gone from being mud everywhere to very, very slippy. So it's a lot happening. I don't think Peter's going to turn up today, but if it gets a bit noisy with machinery, then I'll let you know what's going on. So yes, we've had a good weekend, cracking on with more jobs here. I've got a wine tasting evening on Wednesday night on Zoom, which I'm really looking forward to, doing that with Avery. So we've got the wines here. Hello Steph, you're going to have a go today, brilliant. Yeah, don't know what. If we do the 2 sets, if you do the first set and then have a rest, then that's fine. No judging here. Hi Chris, hi Linda. Right, so we've got a few. We'll crack on with our warm-up. Let's get myself stood up. As I say, there's no cats in here with me today yet, although they might put in an appearance. So make sure you've got your water. We're going to start off feet facing forwards, back a little bit so you can see my feet, hopefully, about hip bone distance apart, and we're just going to move the head from right to left, just starting to gently stretch out through the neck. So bright outside today, it's absolutely fabulous. Beautiful blue skies, little breeze, and nice and warm inside. Drop that chin down now, so rotate through the front from one side, down through the centre to the other side. Remember what we did last week, thinking about the head and the neck. Those eyes are doing all the movement. Then come back to the centre. So keeping the head still and facing forwards, moving the eyes. Looking up, down, right and left. Up, down, right and left. Up, down, right and left. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and let them drop. Both shoulders coming up. Let them drop. One more. Shoulders up and down. Then one shoulder. Bring it up. Let it go. And the other. It's going from one side to the other. Then we're going to take the whole arm, circling the arm forward and around. So remember, keep the circle as big or small as you need to. Then back the other way. Trying to start freeing up that shoulder joint. changing arms, circling forwards and around. And then coming back. Now remember, don't overstretch or overreach. Anything hurts, call a halt to it, make the movement smaller. Hands to the front of the shoulders, circle that elbow forwards and around. At least 3 circles forwards and then back the other way. Changing arms, circling forwards and around. And then taking it back. Okay, drop the arms. We're going to swing them around the torso, bringing the hand up to tap the front of the shoulders. So a brisk swing. Remember, this is our warm-up. And then we're going to stretch through the sides of the body. So one hand going up, one hand going down. Stretching up to the sky, pushing down to the earth, turning the head and looking up towards the back of that top hand. Hold the stretch for a couple of breaths. And then change sides. So thinking long through both sides of the body. Really feel the stretch through the stomach. And changing sides. One more to each side. Stretching up. We're not side bending, we're just going up and down. Pushing down, flat hand to the ground. Stretching long through the sides. Then stretching across the chest, bow and arrow. So pointing one arm out long, keep the shoulder drop down. Pulling back across the chest, looking down that long arm. Make sure you carry on breathing, don't hold your breath. And changing sides. Pointing out, pulling back across the chest. Hands to the front, soft elbows and wrists. You're just going to move at the wrists, circling the hands inwards. Then circle them back the other way. Make 2 strong fists, knuckles facing away from you, keeping the elbows soft, shoulders relaxed and down. Going to stretch those fingers out as wide as you can. Trying to get as much space between the fingers and as much length as you can into the fingers and thumb. Back into fists. Big stretch out of the hands. One more. Fists. And then spread those hands. Turn the right hand palm up. Gently pull back on the fingers. We're trying to stretch out the inner wrist. Holding it for a couple of breaths. Before changing sides, palm up and a pull back on the fingers. You're trying to straighten the arm if you can. Take the arm lower or higher wherever you need to feel the stretch in the inner wrist. Then heels of the hands into that lower back. Push down and out. Kidney wiping. So we're going to try and go quite fast with this. Pushing down and out. Warming up the lower back. Trying to get a bit of blood flow there. Feeling it in the shoulders. Now we've started to move them. Then release the hands. I'm going to circle that waist. So this is hula hoop, but it's invisible. So we're taking the bum round, trying to get into all the edges of that circle, and then back the other way. So you're moving the ankles, circling the hips round. Then come into the knees. So a good rub of the knees in and around the knee joint. looking towards the floor so you're not straining the back of the neck. And as always, if you need to, just keep rubbing the knees. If it's comfortable and you can manage this, fingertips on the knees, we'll circle both knees inwards. Feet staying flat to the floor. Keep looking down, circle the knees in, and then take them out and round the other way. And then fingers on the knees, we're going to look up to the right, back through the centre, looking to the left. So go from one side to the other. And straightening back up. I'm going to take the right foot half step forwards and then lifting and lowering. Lift from the toes, feel that calf stretch, lower it back down. So it's quite a slow lift and lower. Just to gently start to feel the stretch in the calf muscles. Your calves will be tight, especially if you've been doing a lot of sitting down. Then turning the foot and the leg to the side and lift and lower again. Trying to get at least 3 slow lift and lowers in that leg. Stepping back, same with the other foot. Half a step forwards, lift and lower. So lift the foot up, keep the heel on the ground, feel the calf stretch. Lower it back down. And then turning the whole leg to the side so the knees pointing out the same way as the foot, lifting and lowering. And stepping back. We're going to heel tap to the front, so if you can, we're going to shift the weight onto one leg as we pull the other one up and reach the heel towards the hand. Go from one side to the other. You're not moving the top of the body, so we're not bending forwards. Just bringing that heel up to somewhere near the hand. Doesn't matter if you can't get there, just in the general direction. So we're moving from the hip, and then we're going to take the heel up behind to do the same. So trying to get somewhere near that back of the foot to the ankle. Should find first couple you're probably nowhere near, and then as you do more and more of them, you get a little bit more movement as the muscles warm up. My right hip's tight today. Okay, facing forwards, we are going to march through the feet. So we're going to march toe, toe, heel, heel, outside foot, inside foot, inside foot. Are you ready? Toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in, toe, toe, heel, heel, out, in. One more, heel, heel, out, in. Right, and because I forgot to do them, we're going to just lift up the heel of one foot and circle the ankle round one way. And then circle it back the other way. Drop the heel down, same with the other foot. So coming up onto the ball joints of those toes as you circle the ankle around one way. And back the other way. Okay, so remember for the warm-up, you don't have to remember to do all of it every day before you start practicing Shibashi. See how you feel. You might just want to do a few stretches. You might want to do a roll down. You might just think, oh, it's only my shoulders are a bit stiff. We'll get those moving, then we'll start. Pick whatever bits you want out, so don't worry about remembering it. If you know you always have problems with your ankles, then concentrate on warming those up before you start. Okay, who else have we got? Hi Pauline, nice to see you. Hi Lynn, hi Nanny. Hi Chris, I think I said hi Chris before, I don't know, I can't remember. So hopefully you're still with us, Steph. Hopefully you managed to warm up. Lots of people are getting jabs now, which is really good. My sister was jabbed on Saturday. My parents were jabbed on Sunday, so I'm the only one out of the four of us now that hasn't been offered the jabs yet. Tina gets it because she works in the hospice, so she comes under the carers lot. And I know lots of you out there are starting to get the jabs offered and getting out and about and getting them in. So I hope everybody who has been jabbed isn't too sore from it and has no ill effects. And those that are waiting are still doing everything they can to keep safe while we all get ourselves jabbed up, ready to hopefully get back to normal sometime later in the year. Okay, so we are going to start with Shibashi set. I need some more water. Too much talk. Right, thinking about our breathing. So we're starting in Wuji. Now Wuji is our state of nothingness. Feet are hip bone distance apart, facing forwards. Now after getting the blood pumping and that warm up, we're going to take a moment or two to slow the breathing down. And in Wuji, we're going to check through the body. As we slow the breathing down, we're going to check we've got equal weight through both feet. So you're not standing heavy into one side or the other. Knees are soft and relaxed. Pelvis very slightly tipping back, trying to get the spine into a neutral position. So we're going to think of some length up the front of the body. So imagine there's a little pull just about here, just above the middle of your boobs, ladies, if you're all ladies today. And then think about a golden thread pulling you a tiny bit taller through the centre of the crown of the head. Make sure the arms are soft, hanging at the side of the body, slightly out from the body, soft elbows, shoulders are relaxed and down, hands are relaxed, open hands, but facing in towards the body. Itch on my nose. Okay, make sure the bottom's relaxed and your jaw is nice and relaxed. You're not clenching your teeth or frowning at me or scowling at me. Just nice and relaxed. Breathing in and out through the nose or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now you're thinking about starting to slow that breathing down. So we're looking at aiming for 5 seconds as we breathe in. And then a little gap between the breath before you start that out breath. Now most people, if you tell them to take a big breath in, so if everybody who's watching me now, take a big breath in. And your instinct on a breath in is to squeeze here. You're squeezing and narrowing the waist. The breathing we want to do for our practice is the opposite of that. So as you take your breath in, we're breathing from the belly. You take your breath in and feel the whole stomach expanding. So breathing in, letting all the muscles relax, let the belly expand. And then take your breath out and start squeezing the air out from the pelvic floor through all the stomach muscles, contracting at the waist until finally the rib cage drops and gets rid of the last of the air. So if you put your hands on your tummy, make a little heart shape with the hands and have the thumbs sort of round about where your belly button is. On that in breath, you want to feel the tummy really expanding beneath the hands. So we're pushing all this air in. We want to make space for it within the body. If you think about it logically, air in, expand. It's like blowing up a balloon. So breathing in. You might find the fingers start to come apart a bit as the belly expands. And then breathing out, slowly from the stomach, pelvic floor first, and you should feel as the stomach contracts, those fingers are going back together again. Breathing in, let it all go. And breathing out, starting from the pelvic floor, squeezing that air out through the body till there's nothing left. Have a pause, breathe in, let it all go. And breathing out. So we're trying to get our breathing coming from the tummy. Stepping it out to commence, stepping out to at least shoulder width apart. We're going to do a 6 breath set. I'm going to give you just the names and breathing guidelines, and we're going to try and slow it so we've got at least 5 seconds per breath. Going to bring the hands up to commence on that in breath. And breathing out. Breathing in. And out. So if you need to go a little bit faster, or you can manage to go a little bit slower, then do the move to match your breath. Breathing in. And if you've got problems with the breathing because of asthma, COPD, any of those sorts of breathing issues, you know your breath's better than I do. So breathe where you can comfortably manage it. We're not trying to get out of breath. I think that's 5. We'll do one more. Might be 6, might be 7. Okay, broadening one's chest. You're going to take a breath in and the arms coming to the sides. Breathing out. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap between the breath. You move your hands to start coming back. Breathing out. 3, 4, 5. So think in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap between the breath. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives you a good idea of your timing. It's very easy if you're practicing at home, not following me, to speed up. These movements are slow. Breathing in. And out. Okay, this time we're going to dancing with rainbows, bringing the arms up, sinking into one leg as you turn to the side. And breathing out, changing sides. So breathing in. And out. In breath, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap between the breath before you breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. And in. to the centre, circling arms, lowering down. Breathing in, arms coming up, turning, and breathing out, lowering back down. So take a breath in. And out. Gosh, I'm warming up out here. Breathing in. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, and out. Hands coming to the waist, palm up. Going to drop an arm back as you breathe in. Twist, waist, swinging arm. Bring the arm up and over. Breathing out through centre. And the other side. Breathing in and out. In. Pull that arm back, breathing out. And in. As the arm comes up and around. Out. And out. Last one. Breathing in. And out. Hands to the side, breathing in, rowing a boat. And out. So again, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap between the breaths, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And out. Now if you can, slow the movement down even more. Remember, the belly's expanding as you breathe in. And you're pushing the air out from the pelvic floor as you breathe out. Okay, holding a ball. Going to take one hand, palm up, heel coming up, reaching across the body for that in-breath. Turn the hand, breathing out, back through centre. Breathing in, both heels up if you can manage it. And breathing out as you lower back down through centre. Breathing in. And out. So we're going in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap, turn the hand, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing hands. In. Out. And in. carrying the moon. Both hands, heels stay flat. Taking a breath in as you turn to the side. And then out as you come back through centre. Breathing in and out. In and out. For 3 breaths, 3 to go. Breathing in and out. In, breathe out. And breathing out. Twist, waist, push, palm. So we carry on the way we're moving. Hands come in. Breathing out. And then in. Breathing out as you push the heel of the hand away. Breathing in to pull it back. So that's 3. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And out. And in. Okay, playing with clouds. We're moving on, pushing the hand out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the hand in towards the face and take an in breath as you turn. Change the arms over and breathe out. Playing with clouds. Breathing in. Top elbows leading the way. And breathing out. And in. And out. Remember to keep the thumb relaxed and the eyes focused on the palm of that top hand. Breathing out. And in. And out. Okay, dropping the arms as we reach the side. We're going to scoop the C. So take your foot half a step forwards and turn it. That's the way we're going, out over this knee. So breathing in, scooping the C and breathing out. Raising that back heel on the in-breath. And then lowering the heel, raising the toes on the out-breath. So we're going in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turning the hands, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out. Last one, breathing in. And as you breathe out, we're going to pull the foot back, ready to change sides, straightening up that leg, turning the other one, breathing in and out, in and out. So you scoop in the sea. And then looking up to the stars. Remember, don't throw that head back. The looking's all with your eyes. And again, keep the movement smaller if you need to. Breathing in. And out. Stay in this side, playing with waves. Hands are coming together to push away on the out breath. Breathing in, pulling those hands back. Breathing out. And in. Rocking through the feet. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. We're going to change sides this time. Stepping back, turning the other foot. Breathing out. And in. And out. And in. So change now to spreading wings, stay in this side, breathing out, turn the palms to face you, then breathe in as the arms come out and wide, breathing out, and in, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, change the hands, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, and in, and out. This time we'll change sides, breathing in, step the foot back, turning on the other one, breathing out. And in. And breathing in. Check your thumbs, everyone. Breathing out. And in. Last one, breathing out and in as you come back to face forward, straighten those feet up, bringing the elbows in, slightly soften the knees, punch in, Breathing out, push that hand away and breathe in to pull it back. So we're going out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out and in. Out and in. One more to each side. And in. Release the hands, little fingers to the thighs, flying like a wild goose. Breathing in as you come up onto the toes, and then breathing out, lowering it back down. Breathing in and out. Bringing the heels up as high as you can comfortably manage. If you can't get up onto the toes at all, then just think about the weight coming off the back of the heels. Leave the heels to the floor if you need to. And out. But take that weight forward into the front of the feet. So it's in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circling arms now, hands facing each other, breathing in. We're circling like a spinning wheel. Breathing out. So there's a slight shift in your weight from one leg to the other. You're breathing in from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock and then out through the bottom half of the circle. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give those hands a little swing. We're going to go back the other way. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now do the full version of this if you've done it before with me. I'll probably do that on the second set. Out. The last one going round like a spinning wheel. If you're doing this version, you're keeping the head facing forwards. And out. Bouncing a ball. Opposite leg to hand. So we're going to shift the weight into one leg. Bring a knee up if you can. If not, just bring the heel. Breathing in. And then out. So you're a little bit faster with this. You've got an in breath. And an out breath. So we're looking at in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can, get that heel raising at the end of the knee lift. How many have we done there? About 4 breaths, I think. So we'll do in. And out. Last one. In. And out. Feet down, press palms, breathing in and out. So think about that time. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the hands out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In and out. And we're going to bring our legs into close, into the prayer position, back into Wuji. This time we take left hand and right hand onto the lower tummy and just take some long deep breaths in and out to finish. That's our first set. Hopefully you're still with us, Steph. I hope my iPad will hold up because it's now got the sun shining on it and it does get a bit warm. So a little bit of a wiggle before we start the second lot. Just going to see, this is getting quite warm, this machine. I'm going to move it. See if I can get it in the shade a bit. No, that's not working. I'm going to move it down to floor level, which will hopefully be a bit cooler. And we'll have a go at a second set. Let's do a bit of time on there. Oh, the wonders of modern technology. Right, let's try it. Yeah, that's more in the shade. Hopefully you'll be able to see me right as we get started. You can see the sun streaming in here. So, we're going to do a second practice set. We're going to go more or less straight into it, so I don't overrun the class for too much. Time seems to pass so quickly. So, lots of water to drink. It's really getting warm here now. Hopefully the technology will last. If it doesn't, I'll see you next week. What it tends to do is if it gets too warm, I think it might be okay. Then it just dies. So we'll try our second set. So it'll be less talky set, less movements. We'll scale it down. Reception, yeah, is this? Oh. Yeah, if you're having trouble with following this when it's on the live, then if you wait until it's uploaded, you can have a go tomorrow, and hopefully you'll get a better stream. I don't think it's necessarily this end. It's just lots of people using it. I think lots of people are at home, all working from home, and that takes its toll on our technology. So we're going to have a second set. I will just give you the changes. So I'm not going to even give you the move names. You can try and do it without looking at me too much. Moving in your own time. We'll just work through the moves. One set. Probably about 4 breaths of each to fit in the time. So you might find we're moving quite quickly from one to the next. But hopefully, because we've just done it, it'll be fresh in your mind. So let's have another go. So this will be more like you would be aiming to do your practice at home. Yeah, you can't see my head at all there, so I'm going to have to tilt this a bit. And then when I tilt it, it starts to fall over. So I'll put something in front. Right, let's. Too much tilt. Bear with me. How's that? Yes. Right. Okay. So feet facing forwards, relaxing into Wuji. So I'm going to have to open a window, get a bit of air in here. Oh, it's better. Yes, so it's cold outside, but it's warm in here. Okay. Think about your breathing through the set, and remember to go at whatever speed you need to. I'm just guiding you, hopefully, in the right direction. So stepping out to commence, we'll do 4 breaths commence and take it from there. Breathing in. And out. Apologies for the angle on this. change. And change. And change. 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 And change. 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 And change. change sides. And change. Change sides. And change. Change sides. And change. And change. Change. Change direction. And change. change. And close. We did it. Take a couple of long deep breaths in and out. Well done everyone, if you're still with me. Apologies for the sun on the screen, the heated technology. Give those hands to rub together, the reception and everything. Okay then, rub in the face, in and around the face, back and neck, behind the ears, into the scalp, give it a good pummel. Now you're going to see my hair getting worse this week, so I'm doing a haircut this week, which is obviously not happening. Tap down the outside of the arms, up the inside. Tap down the outside of the legs, and up the inside. And then wipe outside arms, inside arms, outside the legs, and inside the legs. Well done everyone, thank you so much for bearing with it today. Yeah, so I just wanted to cut my fringe yet, but it's only a matter of time. I'm not sure who can see what here. Let's move this back up so I can see what's going on. Right. So, yeah, bit of not quite how I intended the class to go today, but happens, doesn't it? So, the second set we did is more as you would try to practice at home. If you've got a list of the moves, you can just pin up somewhere. Prefer to try and have a go most days if you can. You'd be surprised actually what you remember. Thank you. I've been very Lynn, you've been very lazy. What's that about then? Well, this is a good start to get you motivated into getting back into your other exercise. I've got to be honest, I've been a bit lazy as well. I think it's that time of year for being a bit lazy. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed doing the practicing. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you for joining in. I'll let you off being late. It's Monday mornings, everything happens. That's the thing. It's when you can go to a hall, it's much better. Or get away from the house at least, because you can actually zone out for the time you need to practice. When we're all trying to do this at home and stuff going on around you, we've just had a delivery turn up, so you've probably heard Andy crunching in and out. Luckily the phone hasn't gone, but it's all those sorts of things that are going on while we're at home, and if you can get a space away from it, so that's why the whole practice is really good. But yeah, we're doing the best we can while we can. So yeah, thank you all for joining in. Hope the snow hasn't caused too much problems. Hope you're all getting jabbed up, so that we'll soon be out. And yeah, I think I'll probably get a couple of weeks before I've got to tap my fringe. But M&S, you're posh, aren't you, Pauline? Going to M&S? Because we're I've got an Asda order coming tomorrow. That's only because I want some special cheeses that I can't get in Co-op. Go with my wine tasting on Wednesday night, which I'll be able to tell you all about next week. So if it's any good, they do a February one, and some of you guys might want to join in. So yes, as always, any problems, any questions, give me a shout. I'm glad to see you back in the game, Steph. Little and often, that's the key. And we'll be back next Monday, and have a great week, everyone. Try and get lots of things done. We're going to have positive pants this week, and we'll crack on. And thank you again for joining in. It really means a lot to me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.